Just doing a quick update on the iguana cages using my cheap little GoPro that I have. It's an off-brand. See how it does. But here's the rhino cages we've all seen several times. There's one of my young ladies, she's still carrying eggs. That's Cleopatra. Here's the Lewiside Hybrid Blues cage. They're inside. We'll go look in there in a minute. And the new cage that I just finished building, this is the connector that I was talking about in my previous videos, that I was going to connect the newer cages to the old cages, move my reds in here. So that's done. So we'll go in there and see them. He's actually, oh no, I don't see him. He normally likes to hide out by that door. He's got his doggy door up high so that in the winter I can close that and they'll stay warm inside. Where these guys have their doggies down low. So in the summer, there's fresh air flowing through those cages as well, up high and down low. This is the old Red Iguana Cage that I am currently going to have to clean up and repair some wood in there on the end that's rotted. Tear out that rotten wood in the back, put some metal instead of the wood, and then open it up to the cages to the back with some doggy doors so I can move some of the animals that are in there so that they can go in and out. And that's my tegus that are in that side. This area here will house the Cuban rock iguanas. Right now I'm working on it. Of course, all that ugly blue foam will be covered up with the smart board like on the rhino cages. Excuse me. And then there'll be a doggy door so they can go into that inside, and this is their outside portion. This little hallway will be transformed into a small cage for some spiny tails. They don't need as much space. Over here, hi Roxy. There's Roxy, she's shedding. And this area here is the Cubans. It will be cleaned up and transformed so that Bruce can go in there, which we'll go in here and see if we can find Bruce. Maybe he's out. Sometimes he's out. Let's see if he's in his cage, his outdoor area that he does not know exists. Nope, he's inside. So this area is being cleaned up so that I can put the Cubans in it, but slowly get there. So for now, let's go to the other side and look at the inside of the new cages. And coming down this way is Shelton. Shelton, you coming to say hi? I let him out of his pen almost every day, but just to get a walk. You coming to say hi, buddy? He likes to come out and munch on some of the flowers out there. Say hi, buddy. What do you got on your face? What have you been eating? It's hard to tell. Huh? What you been eating? What do you think of the camera? Huh? Alright, so we're going to go inside here. Say hello to... It's getting late in the day and all of these iguanas will move indoors. Which is exactly what I wanted, so that in winter days when it's nice and warm, I can let them out. And in the evenings when it cools down, they'll make their way inside and I just come out after work and close their doors. So here's the indoor section for the rhinos. And their doggy door that goes outside. This goes into the Lewiside section. And these guys are, let's see, where are they hiding? Looks like, hi Cleo! He's in his dark hide. They have a dark hide, and they have a lit up side over here. Hi there, Mama. This is Blueberry. She's just relaxing. Of course, they have a low area over here to get some light, a higher over there to go get some light. Then coming in here is the Red Iguanas Cage, the inside section. There's his doggy door that goes outside, and his ramp that goes along. He's got a ramp all the way across that way, and then they have a hide that they go into. They're both inside that hide inside the indoor section. And then this door connects to the old cages where my tegus are hiding. There's one in there. There's another false red iguana. He doesn't have a female with him right now. He's not a super red like my big super red that I'm breeding, but he's a false red. Still a beautiful guy. And then over there, these doors are still locked from the other side until I make the changes where everything connects. But slowly getting there, little by little. Takes time. Gotta work too, so it takes even more time. But as I continue to build these cages, I will update the videos. Waiting for Cleopatra. She's the last one that I have to lay eggs. Unfortunately, little girl, I think because I moved them into this new cage, thinking they would be happier with a bigger cage with an outdoor section and everything, I think it frightened her. So up there where she's coming out, we'll go inside the outside section and say hello. Where she's hanging out up there, she's got a little private hide that I gave them so she can go up there. She's kind of the alpha. She pushes the male around and the female. She's actually as big as the male. She laid her eggs up here behind this blanket, and they fell down to the ground. They weren't broken. I knew they probably weren't going to make it. Ain't that right, Mama? Say hello. You want to say hi to the camera? And they're not going to make it. But Cleopatra here, you can see she's still very fat, and her tail is getting smaller because she needs to lay these eggs. I can see them here. So, Mama, when are you gonna lay those eggs, huh? You're on camera right now. You gotta tell us what your plans are. You gonna lay those eggs soon? She has a lay box here. They all do. In here, there's sand. The other one inside has dirt and sand mix, and then there's another one that's just peat moss, or excuse me, spirulina moss, so that they can choose which they want. And for some reason, last year they had no problems laying in these boxes. This year, they're like I said, little girl laid her eggs in the shelf, and Cleopatra's looking everywhere but these boxes. So I think it might be because I moved them to a new cage. Hopefully next year they'll be more accustomed to their new cage, and it won't be as difficult for them to lay their eggs. But that's it. That's the update for now. And I will make another video when I get a little bit more of this section done, or maybe if Cleopatra finally lays her eggs, she's the last one for the year to lay.